Well, good morning, YouTube. So, I'm making a batch of up and down brownies. And you guys know what that means. Catching up on all the on the news of the last couple of weeks and months. So, up and down brownies. As I've explained many times, you take a brownie mix, whatever your favorite one happens to be, and you substitute in the water for coffee. In this case, basically, I'm just doing mocha, coffee mixed with hot cocoa, tasty stuff. And you add in extra chocolate and nuts and all those goody things. And bake it like you would do any other brownie mix. So, up. Ohio's finally getting some sunny weather. Actually, the weather's been really weird this winter. We seriously didn't get several days of hard freezing, so I guess that would lead to our down. Freaky ass weather, and the fact that the bugs are going to be terrible this summer. So, that's not good. Oh, fuck. And spilling coffee all over the counter is not good either. How much liquid am I supposed to put in these? 1/4 cup. Okay, that's going to be a little bit more, but that's alright. Good morning. So, up. Rick Santorum dropped out of the presidential election race. Yes. No, it's completely possible that he might actually become the vice presidential. He might become Romney's running mate, which to me that would definitely be a down. Because Rick Santorum is psycho. But what am I saying? I'm just a little progressive. Down. Massive, massive, massive down. Trayvon Martin. Everybody talks about him. Everybody should be talking about him. Because it's 2012. What the fuck is going on? Now, yeah, you know what? I might be a little bit biased because I get most of my news of this case from the Young Turks, which are liberally biased and progressively biased. Or they're leaning liberal and progressive and whatnot. But, from my understanding, Trayvon Martin was just an innocent young man who was walking down the street with a bag of Skittles and an iced tea can and a cell phone in his pockets. And George, or the man who shot him, was told distinctly by the cops not to pursue him. Distinctly told by the cops not to pursue him, and yet he pursued him, and he shot him, and he claims, oh yeah, well he was beating my head into the concrete, and yet from the footage inside the prison, or inside the jail, there was absolutely no evidence of him having a bloody nose, a cracked skull, or anything like that. Plus, cops would have taken pictures of his bloodied head. So, and the fact that he was yelling racial epithets during the entire incident. It will shock me if this case is not prosecuted under federal hate crimes laws. It will shock me. And it completely appalls me that he has not been put in jail already for attacking that young man. That's taken this long, and it's taken media coverage in order to get this. What the hell? This isn't the 1950s. It's 2012. So, you know, Trayvon Martin, bless your heart. I'm an atheist, and I'm saying that. And I hope that your family is able to find peace in this extremely trying time. So, I don't know exactly how you can do an up after that. So why don't we just do another down? Another down, another down. Well, the economy is having highs and lows. Gas prices are up, and now they're slightly down. And you know, a lot of that is not because of gas policy, is not because of the government. Some people are being quick to blame Obama, but it's not his fault. Coming into 2008, when he was elected, do you know why gas prices were so low? Because so many people weren't driving because they didn't have jobs. And beyond this, Obama has expanded drilling, opened up so many other areas for exploration, which I somewhat do not agree with. I mean, especially after the BP oil spill. I hate that they call it the spill of whatever oil platform it was. It was the BP oil spill. Yes, I just did that. Because it was BP's oil, BP's contract, and BP that spilled the oil. Up. I don't know. What would be an up to come off of that negative down? Well, I guess the up would be that finally charges are being brought upon the killer of that young man. It's taken long enough, but the charges have been filed. I guess that's the only up I can think of at this point. And on a personal note, I did break up with my girlfriend about 3 weeks ago. And I'm single again. But I'm also taking time to meditate and think of stuff I didn't a couple months ago when I had my 4-month single. When I took my 4-month single, it was to get stronger within myself and to reevaluate myself. And coming off my last relationship, I realized I didn't take time to re-examine and refigure my schemata of how a girlfriend is supposed to fit into my life, which was a really dumb move. Because, you know, in my last 3 relationships, my girlfriend is, like, here were my friends, here was my girlfriend, and kind of about here with me. Which I'm realizing that's not how it's supposed to work. My girlfriend is supposed to be on the same level as my friends. And that my girlfriend should be my friend first, or that I would look for a girlfriend, a partner, who has the same characteristics as what I look for in a friend. Intelligence, strength, independence, good personality, similar interests. And coming off my last relationship, you know, I mean, my last relationship did have quite a few things that I did like. She was very intelligent, extremely intelligent, quite good looking. She was a cuddler. But one of the things that we didn't really have in common is common interests. Whereas, you know, my favorite thing to do is literally go downtown and walk, just for the hell of it, see the buildings. And I'm really looking forward later on this spring when it gets a bit warmer to walking around Victorian Village, exploring some other parts of the city, maybe even Bexley, which is just another one of the villages here around Columbus. But that was one thing that we didn't have in common, is that she didn't like doing that, even though I offered to pay for drinks or whatnot wherever we stopped. That wasn't one of the things that she liked to do. She would rather be gaming, and, you know, I think D&D is cool, and I had fun when I did play it, but I'm not really that much of a D&D fan. So, yeah, you know, I'm taking that time to rethink about how a girl is supposed to fit into my life. And I know that's definitely a healthy thing, taking that time to rethink stuff. So I guess that's kind of an up. So how about we end this video on an up note? And to finish off our up and down brownies, as always, bake your brownies according to the directions in the box. So if your brownie batter says bake in a 13 by 9 pan at 350 degrees for 24 to 26 minutes, do that. Peace out, YouTubes, and I hope that you all are having a great day.